Hi everyone, today we're taking a look at a little haul that I got at Toys R Us today. I was really shocked to find them so late. They kind of had a full case of the Radiator Springs Classic hauler cabs. They had two of Jerry recycled batteries, but I only got one of course, and they had one of everyone else, so I'm going to be opening these live on camera, no speed ups or anything, and I'll start with Jerry recycled batteries. He was the first one I saw, and I was super excited to find him because I think these are actually pretty expensive online. I'm guessing that they just put this case out because there wasn't really anything different or like anything missing. So, and he looks really nice out of the packaging. And just so you know, since these don't come with the haulers themselves, this doesn't have any hole where you could put a trailer in or anything. So, just move that out of the way. So, set him over here, and he looks really nice. Next, we're going to use Ben Crankleshaft, who is probably my favorite name, at least. I almost missed him and didn't buy him until I realized I didn't have him. Then I went back and got him. Luckily, he was still there, so... let's get him. And he's really cool. There he is. He has like a tired expression, as you would expect. And I don't know if is that supposed to be inkled up. Oh, we could take more of a look at him when we actually get into the review. So let's put them over here. Chet Boxkaar. He's actually, I think he might share a mold with Jerry. I'm not sure. I accidentally start opening him, so let's just get into there. And here he is. And he looks pretty much like the same mold, excluding the expression. He appears to be the same mold as Jerry, recycled batteries. Next, we have Paul Valdez. I think that's how you say it. And I like him because he has this little oil can that he's drinking out of. I believe that the super expensive hauler version actually has that as well. I'm not sure if that's going to affect his drawing. So this probably makes him, or all these, more of a collector piece rather than a toy. So there he is. Oh, he definitely looks pretty cool. And it looks like he could still roll just fine with the oil can. And it appears to be the same mold as Jerry recycled batteries. Let's put the packaging off to the side. And last but certainly not least, I think he's my favorite, Gil. I wanted to get his full hauler, but he's a bit too expensive for me online. And he was definitely the most exciting one to find since I really wanted him. I couldn't pay like $20 online to get him. Let's take him out. Ooh, he looks really cool, and he looks pretty similar to, what's his name? Oh wait. Sorry, oh dear, oh, they're rolling everywhere. He looks very similar, kind of, to... Okay, I'm forgetting their names. What's his name? Ben Crankleshaft. He looks like a similar model to him, although definitely different. So, now I have them all out. Let's just take a look at them individually. First, let's just take a look at Jerry recycled batteries, and just put them to the side for a moment. So here he is. He's definitely a bit lighter than you expect, probably because he's mostly plastic. You got some gray rims and grayish black tires. He has his angry expression. The mirror's kind of bent over here, which looks pretty nice. There's lots of paint. There's the Peterbilt logo here, but unfortunately on both of the ones in there, it wasn't really lined up. So I kind of had to look past that. The red, I'm not really sure if he was that much of a red in the movie, but I think it looks fine. I have the smokestacks over here, and the only part that's really metal is the cap. I'm not even sure if this little hat type, this thing that represents a hat is even metal. I think this is plastic as well. And this looks really cool in my opinion. I have the base, over here, and I actually turned upside down, even though you probably can't really see. Oh my gosh, I can't tell what side is up or down. Yeah, I think this is right, sorry about that. And so there he is. Next, let's take a look at, what's his name, Chet Boxman? What was his name? I'll keep on forgetting their names. Chet Boxkaar. So, he definitely seems to share a similar mold to Jerry recycled batteries. Only this mirror isn't like tilted like his on the side. Other than that, besides his expression, of course, which is not sure if that's sleepy or angry, but he doesn't really have the Peterbilt logo colored in here like Jerry over here, but that looks fine to me. He has more black with wheels rather than the grayish black, but still the grayish rims. And on the back, he has the smokestacks, which are a bit loose over here. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like that, so that they won't just break off because it's going to be expensive to get a replacement. And he rolls, as you would expect, and the base. And so I don't flip it around 5,000 times. And I think that is correct. I can't see. Yeah, that's correct. So next, let's do, oh, great, I can't remember their names worth anything. Paul Valdez. He's definitely another one I was happy to get. I think he's a bit more similar to Jerry because of the mirror over here, but obviously he appears very different with his little oil can over there, which I definitely like, as you saw in the movie. He has lighter gray rims, but I think he has more gray tires. So it's pretty cool that they're just mixing and matching and changing them up. He seems kind of worried. His expression, here's PV up here, which probably stands for his name up there, so that's pretty cool. And so there he is. Now we have my favorite name of them, and I forgot my favorite name of them, not surprisingly, Ben Crankleshaft. I really like that name, and he seems very, very tired, or worried, but probably tired. I think he's a different mold than Gil, but we'll look at that at the end. He has a bit more weight, a lot more weight in the front. He's kind of angled up like that, probably to make him look tired. He is, let's see, he is longer than the other mold. We'll compare him to Gil, though. This smokestack over here is kind of like bent. Don't know if it's supposed to be like that. Won't like bend back up. I think it's supposed to make him look like he's tired and stuff, you know, is kind of slouching over because that's not going back in. But he looks really nice. Not really too much to say though about him. And last, my favorite, at least I think, is we have a piece of hair there. Gil, and he doesn't. The only thing I really have to complain is his expression. His eyes just don't really have much of expression to them. He's kind of just staring off, and his mouth, it looks like he's kind of trying to smile or a little, but worried at the same time. I'm not sure. I do like the mouth, the eyes. He has the Peterbilt logo over there. He has his review mirrors, and I think that, is he the same length? He might be, I think he's the same length in terms of the base and everything as Jerry recycled batteries. Oh, and I forgot to show the base of Ben Crankleshaft, and that's actually right side up, surprisingly. I finally got that right. Oh, one thing interesting I didn't realize, it's not on the other ones, but they actually have the little holes where they, if they would like put them in the hauler packaging, so it's a bit funny that they didn't change that. I guess that it wasn't really worth doing that since he was the only one who had this one. But back to Gil. His little hat type area thing, or what represents a hat, is plastic. He doesn't weigh as much as Ben Crankleshaft, and the base, I got that wrong again, I need to learn. And he doesn't have the little holes there where other ones did, so he does seem to be like the same base and everything as Jerry recycled batteries and the other two. So now in terms of which one's my favorite, let's just put them all here, just all lined up, and they won't stop rolling. Don't know if that's because there's a lot of weight towards the front, but I think that my favorite in all might be Ben Crankleshaft. So I almost passed him up. I didn't realize I didn't buy him, I missed him, so I'm really happy I found him. I think the reason I like him is because he's really heavy, but I'm definitely glad I got Gil. And these three kind of blend in a bit more since they look so similar, but I'm happy I got all of them. So if you do still see these in stores, I think I was really lucky to find them at Toys R Us, which I believe these are a Toys R Us exclusive. I would recommend getting all 5 of them, but for the price that you'd be paying for online, so maybe around $10 to $20, not sure if it would be worth it just because they really look good together. It would cost a lot of money to get them all. So tell me which one is your favorite in the description, and let me know on which one, if there's any cars you'd like to see in the future. My collection's not that big as of yet, but yeah, if you like the video, let me know, and I think that just wraps up everything, so thank you for watching, bye.